2, 1, begin. Go! Cast die, commit kill.
And as bets are coming to a close with a clear favoring for Hat.
Battleships and an escort, that's really what it's been this whole time. People have been salivating the idea over, my ship, my boat, my huge thing that fire good. Well, I'll tell you what. Anytime I can mark to a point in history where there's been just the greatest ship out there, and it's alone and not supported, it just gets ganked. That's not unique to StarCore.
Spartan is already capturing his zone 2. Augustus is on zone 3.
Yeah, the full stack of blink drives also helps.
Yeah. The addition of blink drives have definitely changed mobility tactics.
The addition of blink drives have been a disaster for the human race.
Don't worry, we fixed it by allowing telefragging.
Have we seen a telefrag this turn?
I do not believe we have seen a successful telefrag. We've seen a few attempts that got pretty close.
I still have not unleashed my greatest weapon.
Not even its final form.
I did get pretty close when I was in an invalid drone, but
Yeah, didn't count.
nope, didn't count.
I specifically turned on grid avoidance for that.
I noticed that's why I was having an issue.
That would have been really funny though. A simultaneous TKO. All grids on both teams die immediately. Wouldn't even know how to grade that.
The team that initiates the double TKO wins.
Yeah, I suppose, because they would be the ones that are making the decision. Of course.
Yep.
Not sure if I want to encourage the idea of total suicide runs. But that'd be how we'd have to grade it. Who was responsible? Who did this? Speaking of who's doing this, Augustus going around being a pain. Exactly as God intended. He traverses quite fast. But G-forces would probably change the situation a little bit, but isn't need to see, probably. Alright, it appears that TEC are going for potato focus. They really want Spartan down. Maybe?
Nathaniel's putting his damage on Aristius.
He is a easier grid to deal with. Seems Senior Tequila is split off to go chase Augustus. That might not go how he wants. Aristius is taking actual grid damage now, or armor damage rather. His shields have dropped and Nate is doing just fine.
Yeah, but Aristius has lost some of his thrust already.
He is now being targeted by multiple missile launcher systems. Mammons. Darth is alone under the weight of fire from Spartan. This has happened before. Just this tournament, he was left alone with the single grid and had a few problems dealing with it. He's trying to hit those PPCs on Spartan, but Spartan has those widely flared out shields. It's going to be difficult to slip shots in. Spartan being engaged from every direction as Aristius comes around behind Darth, giving him some problems. Spartan abandons his zone that he was puppy dog guarding, getting out of the field of fire, making sure he does not get surrounded. Looks like TEC are switching to Aristius to cut him down before he can become a problem again. He's taking more damage. Down one of his main drive thrusters. He's might lose another one. He still has an afterburner. Here comes some tridents, and they're gonna miss, but they're still chasing him. Oh, just barely. He goes through the smoke trails. They're still chasing him, and yeah, they're landing. Oh, that knocks out his main drive. And probably his afterburners. He's gonna have some problems recovering from that. Augustus, also without shields by the looks of it. Yeah, also without shields. He's taken some problematic damage. Senior Tequila still chasing down Aristius. So Aristius using his afterburner to do something. Get into range of his guns, perhaps. TEC appear to be the ascendancy on this current juncture, they're down on tickets, but maybe not for long, as Aristius is just taking an absurd amount of damage trying to throw his grid into the zone before he gets killed. Spartan taking a huge amount of missile fire from Nate.
Spartan actually losing 10%.
Oh, it's some significant damage. He's returning fire with these tridents into Nate, whose shields are going to be going down here in a second. Is Nate squaring up for a ram? No, he wants to get around beside, away from the front of Spartan. He does not want to be here right now. Dylan to the left of Shooting Man Gold, who is focusing his fire on Spartan, it seems. This is the chance. Spartan has taken a lot of damage. Wrist just goes red. That evens out the tickets a little bit. Augustus back fully shielded. Now, is it Dylan done, or is it Spartan you focus on now?
Ooh, that's a hard call. I think Spartan being, with his shields being as squishy as they are, I think I might keep the fire on Spartan.
Yeah, it looks like they're just gonna incidentally have to traverse through Dylan to get there. Yeah, it looks like they also think the same.
Yeah. You don't want Spartan to get time for his shields to come back up.
Comes Cena Tequila with his heavyweight of small gun spam. 27 of the damn things, I believe.
Shooting Man Gold is putting some damage on Dylan Dunn.
While he's there and doesn't have a good shot on Spartan, I suppose. Spartan jumping out of the way, preventing TEC from getting their teeth in. Hack has 5 minutes to win with the current capture points. Is Augustus going to do something about that last remaining TEC point? I would wager that's probably what he's going to do. That's what I would do. It seems Tequila now under heavy focus fire from Spartan. He does not want to be here. He's not as durable as the rest of TEC. Spartan attempting to keep his eyes on him. No, he jumps away. Does not want any of that. Augustus slides into the zone over there. Nate and Darth in the far distance. Have they gone dead stick, or are they repairing? It's hard to tell as Shooting Man Gold now squares up against Dylan. Well, still squaring up anyway. Dylan's shields go down under weight of Erebus fire.
Yeah, at this point, with them being as spread out as they are, they're definitely at a disadvantage, I think, to Spartan's firepower.
Yeah,
though I think they have pulled quite a few of his weapons off.
Here's Nate is going around trying to undo some of the damage that Augustus is causing to their tickets, just sailing through, but those weapons could really be useful on the field. Darth appears to have reconstituted himself into something resembling a functional grid. Yeah, PPC is exposed, hull straight to the cockpit. 5 million shields, 14% charge, let's go. Alright, it's Shooting Man and Senior versus Spartan. Spartan's shields are down, and Spartan jumps backwards. Not wanting to be at a disadvantage here, letting his shield recharge, possibly. Try and fire, sailing over the top of Spartan's head. Another hill being contested. Nate doing something about their ticket bleed. Dylan Don looking pretty beat up. Let's go have a look. He's down to 74%, and his shields are rather squishy, as far as I can tell, but that might have been just because TEC was focusing in on him. Seated Keel down to 7 weapons. It appears a few of them are those small turrets. Oh, it's still difficult to come up with who's going to win this. But it looks like Hack have the slight advantage as Spartan goes for a long-range shot on Cena Tequila, who is attempting to decap one of the zones. Oh, and he's jumping towards Cena Tequila into the zone. Can Cena Tequila do anything about Spartan? If there was a time.
Much left of Senior. He's floating dead stick.
Might be repairing desperately as TEC now focus their attention on Dylan Don. Or what's left of it. Just barely missing those PPCs, or maybe they're hitting, we're getting a small amount of desync, it's hard to tell. Shooting man gold now with Spartan up here, top zone. Hack control 2 of the zones. They have 2 minutes to win with the current situation. Oh, Shooting man gold shields are down as he goes after Augustus, who is jumping around and being annoying. That's exactly what he's for. Augustus' shields are starting to cook as he runs away. It's not like he's taking no damage, but TEC definitely need to pick a target and kill it if they want to stay in this. Can they put down Spartan? He is. Maybe with a Hail Mary. I'm just not convinced right now. Spartan continuing to just eat those trident shots. Entirety of TEC down here.
No one on TEC going for the hyperspace ramp.
I'm not sure if any remaining members of TEC have a blink drive. Bits and pieces now falling off of Spartan. It appears they have committed. They need to kill Spartan.
Yeah.
Sink the
probably not gonna
Charybdis.
happen. Not in 40 seconds or so.
Spartan jumping out of the way, making sure he doesn't get tagged in the last 30 seconds they have before they capture victory. As Augustus is up near one of the zones, does not appear to be taking it. Spartan jumping backwards, Shooting man jumping forward. He does actually have a blink drive. If you're gonna telefrag, it needs to be now. Oh, nope. Not to be. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Game. Whew. Huh.
The hack win.
That is a hack victory on 824 remaining tickets. Beautifully played. GG.
Amazing.
What did Hack have left? Not a lot.
Spartan is looking crispy. But not
Honestly, if we
crispy
leave this
enough.
going, I bet TEC would be able to actually cut Spartan down.
Probably.
But that's it's not the game mode. Domination. Hack also had the BP.